What's up, guys? This is Ronnie. Welcome back to our channel Total Technology Zone. This is tutorial 1, and I didn't call it as a tutorial 1 because this is the first video of this series, and I hope you guys are already aware of that. I think I put some announcement couple of weeks ago that I've actually I'm planning actually to create one 10 videos playlist on Neo4j GraphRAG. Okay, so it is one of the most requested tutorial, and I thought of creating this from this first week of the December. So this is the first tutorial. I didn't name it as a tutorial one, but probably I can do it. But let me just talk through it. So while I'm just while I'm just changing this thing over here. So basically, as you see here, in this video I'll be going to talk about the schema extraction or schema from text. Okay, so basically there is an module within Neo4j GraphRAG that is called schema from text extractor. So basically uh, that will use your text to extract the schema from the text. Okay, so there are a lot of tutorials are available on how to build knowledge graph, etc., but none of the tutorials are kind of giving you the deep dive of this uh, this library or package. So I thought of creating this tutorial. It's kind of a demystifying the Neo4j GraphRAG module. In the past 1 year, I have worked mainly on multiple assignments with Neo4j GraphRAG. So I thought of sharing this experience with all of you. Okay, so this is something the last part which I want to discuss before I just go ahead and start with the video, that this tutorial is not going to be a traditional like rag building tutorial, but rather than I'll try to make sure that uh, the the important aspects of the product Neo4j, or the feature of this feature of the like technology, this GraphRAG, how actually it is differentiating a traditional differentiating its what do you say, the effectiveness from the traditional lag or the vanilla lag, and how mainly you can use it on a different use cases. Like definitely there are like a number of use cases where you are not going to use this GraphRAG, right? So there are some like USPs are there, and the potential like frameworks are there, like which will help you to understand or decide that okay, this is a GraphRAG use case. So those things I'll be try to cover, and of course I'll try to do multiple hands-on where I'll show you how to actually load your data, how to build your like how to build your knowledge graph, and after that how to build your indexes, after that how to like populate your vector indexes with the embeddings. Okay, right, and the retriever part. So all those complex parts I'll be going to discuss on this series. But each and every video will be something different, which will not get from any other YouTube channel or any other like platform, right? So and if you are planning to become an AI engineer, if you are planning to start your career or kickstart your career as an AI engineer, then I believe RAG or building a RAG application or GraphRAG application is one of the very like preliminary feature you should know. And at this moment everything is actually, mostly everything in the connected data world is evolving around graph, right? Whether it is a knowledge source, knowledge base, or any sort of hierarchical multi-agent memory management or context retrieval. Whether I believe you have no like even Claude Anthropic also implemented some of its internal memory or multi-agent or deep reasoning kind of capabilities based on the graph, right? Like how they are actually remembering the context, or how they are remembering the previous agent call, etc. Okay, so knowing graph is very important, so that is why I just putting a lot of emphasis on building this tutorial. Okay, so without wasting further ado, let's uh, um, start the tutorial over here. Okay, so what exactly we're gonna do today? So there are total 5 use cases I'll be going to cover. The first one is extract the schema from simple text without any external prompt. The second one will be extract schema using external prompt. Third one will be extract schema with the predefined node types, right? And the fourth one will be how to actually export those extracted schema into JSON and YAML. And the last one will be how to visualize the schema. Very basic thing, but these are the foundation of your knowledge graph. If you do not know how to extract the schema from a simple text, then probably it will be kind of a complete mess, right? So here I'm not going to discuss about any RAG feature or GraphRAG feature, but we're just trying to understand uh, each and every aspects of GraphRAG, right? It's a very vast package and a lot of different components are there, and all these components are actually very useful. If you know how to use it and if you know when to use it, then probably your life will be easier and you can build very amazing things and very rapid time. The development time will be very less and you can build some effective application, right? So for example, if I give you a long test, probably will go to you will build some classical prompt, and after that you try to like build a schema from it, and after that you will convert that into Neo4j style for exporting your graph, right? But if you know how to do it using 3-4 lines of code using this GraphRAG module, then your life will be very easier. So I actually try to find this sort of tutorial in the YouTube, but I didn't find it, and also I didn't find any other platform. So I thought of creating from that basic level. Okay, so let's start actually one by one. Okay, so this is the thing I believe the schema extraction, etc. It is here. I'm not going to do all these things. Okay, so this is the some benefit, okay, of the schema extraction, and there are couple of this method. The first method is actually a default method. Okay, so here probably let me just okay, so this is the first method. So this method simply will provide the text and schema extractor without any custom utility will be able to extract your schema. Okay, just a simple coding. Okay, so let's try to do that. And there are a lot of information I try to put it in this slide. So it's a request or recommendation. You can like take it in either way. Try to actually use it. Okay, so that it will help you. So first thing, let me name it as use case 1. Okay, okay, so what we're gonna do, just see. Okay, so basically without using any external prompt, we'll try to load the schema. Okay, let's do. So first thing first, we'll be try to import uh, async IO module. Okay, right, then we'll be going to import from Neo4j GraphRAG, oh sorry, Neo4j GraphRAG dot experimental, okay, dot components, okay, dot schema, okay, import thing, uh, schema, this one. Okay, this is the module. Okay, this will help you to extract the schema from text, and we definitely going to request some sort of LLM. So we'll be going to use from Neo4j GraphRAG LLM. Maybe I can make it a little bit bigger. Okay, do it, import. Okay, OpenAI LLM. Okay, now let's try to define a async function. Okay, so async def. Okay, so let me call it as extract schema, extract underscore schema. Okay, okay, okay. So now what exactly is going to happen? Maybe I can just give some name, instant instantiate the automatic schema extractor component, the auto schema extractor component. Okay, just some a little bit of documentation. Okay, then we'll just define a variable, let's say schema underscore extractor equals to schema extractor, schema from text extractor, something like this. And basically this will require couple of, see it will require an LLM. Okay, here, so LLM equals to OpenAI LLM. API key is already set in my like environment, so I'm only going to use it. So model name, let me just name it GPT hyphen 4o. I'm still using 4o legacy model. Okay, right. So then a couple of interesting things also there. So maybe model params. Okay, so this will be a dictionary, and here I'll be just going to write, let's say, max tokens. mm, let's say max token is 5,000. Okay, I'm just sending some max token. And response, there should be something called response format. Okay, as I'm looking for it as a JSON, so that is I'm just keeping it like that. Okay, so I believe it should be like this and this, and it should be like this. That's a JSON actually. Okay, and then I believe it should be another JSON. Okay, and then it should be type like this, and there it should be JSON object, JSON underscore object. Okay, okay, all done, right? So maybe I can just keep it like this. So this is a JSON, this is finished here. Okay, and then another thing, um, I think I don't require anything else, so probably this is more than enough. Okay, right. And then what we'll do, we'll extract the schema. So maybe I just write here extracted 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 schema equals to await function. We definitely need an await function to actually run this thing. So it should be await. Okay, so let me uh, do this thing. So this schema extractor dot run, it has a run, and there we have to actually pass the text. Okay, so text like this. Maybe I'll just put a very simple thing. Let's say Virat Kohli is an Indian cricketer who plays for team RCB in IPL. Okay, let's say I just want to do this one. Okay, done. So everything is done. Now basically I want to extract the schema, and actually I want to display this thing. Okay, so this is a function, and then what you have to do, you have to return statement must be there because it's a function extracted schema. Okay, so I'm creating this one, then out is going to call it, and then we need, oh sorry, I just need a main function. Just hold on, because we are using async IO, so we need to use async IO function. Okay, to run it. So if underscore underscore name underscore underscore equals to okay, then async IO dot run, and there I have to run this extract schema, this function. Okay, okay, right? So this is basically a function. We need to run it here, and when it is done, and I can just display the result as it is, and I can print the result. Okay, fine. So it will return the schema here, and it will be picked up by this variable, and it will be a simple thing. Okay, so nothing fancy I'm doing it here. It is just telling you how to extract the schema from this thing using this Neo4j like GraphRAG. So maybe now the question is that why should we use this thing? See, see guys, uh, now you have to understand one thing. If you go ahead and tell this thing to GPT or Claude Anthropic, they are going to give you the prompt. They are going to give you the schema. But in the real world scenario, whenever you are going to use it from some sort of like application or AI stack or AI based application, that time manual prompting is not possible. You need to use some sort of like intelligent capability. And second thing, if your objective is to build the knowledge graph for Neo4j standard, so it's basically a native library, so it will be obviously going to be the like accurate as per the Neo4j standard. So that is why it's better to use this thing. Okay, and there are other things are there as well, right? Because whenever you are going to build a knowledge graph like with vector embeddings and so whether you are going to build a GraphRAG using knowledge graph and vector embedding, that time you must use this utility, right? And nobody talks about this utility, so that is I thought of doing this thing, and it's a simple thing. Let's see what is happening now. I did a mistake actually. It should be extracted schema. uh, mm, just hold on. Here, extracted schema here basically. Okay, so then actually it will work. So what I'll do, I will just execute this thing one more time. Yeah, so here, so if you see, it is giving you this one. Okay, this relationship types and everything, and this is the final output. Okay, so in your system you might be able to see this one as a final output, this one only. I actually customize my GraphRAG module little bit, so that is why it is giving me. I'll show you how actually from where actually I did it. So basically, if you go here, go to definition, I actually added an additional print statement. Okay, in between somewhere down this, let me go to definition. Yeah. So basically, I did a print statement. Basically, no, not here. Just why this is not coming here. Yeah, I think here. Okay. Mm. Sorry. I'm just doing in the wrong place, guys. Sorry. Go to type definition. So here actually I made yeah. So I basically keep it here. Okay. That is what it is giving you in your code. Also you can do it just to check what exactly it is coming, because once you get this JSON, it gets converted into this thing. Okay, so like this format. Okay, so this is basically for Neo4j JSON schema format it is coming. Okay, but in the Neo4j JSON format, and this is the schema format, the JSON format, and this is schema format. Okay, this is a schema format and this is the format. Okay, so now one use case is completed. If you just send this thing, it will work. So now the next use case, so for that I have a prompt here. So what I'll do, I'll copy this thing, copy, and I create something called use case2.py. okay, I put it here, and then what I will do, I'll just go ahead and I will give a prompt. Okay, I'll just give a prompt. Okay, so I'll copy this. Okay, and what I'll do, I will, so prompt probably going to be passed here. So after LLM, okay, so after LLM you can this is LLM is actually starts here, and then uh, prompt template. and you can keep it here. Okay, and let me yeah, so what I'll do, okay, and I believe text, I think, okay, so I believe this is done. Okay, so this is the prompt template. I just put it here. So this is a prompt template. Okay, so prompt template starts here. If you see, prompt template starts here, prompt template ends there, and then this comma, and that's what I say. I just say that use the below. Okay, so now I don't need this part actually. Okay, okay, so let's remove this one. Okay, okay, so some template I just tell it to do it. Okay, uh, fine, fine, fine. Okay, okay, so now let's try to actually do it. Okay, I given some a prompt actually. Okay, so basically it will be now, go ahead and use that prompt. Okay, so let's clear it. Okay, so just check this one, what is the difference, if is it going to make a difference or not. Okay, so earlier it was like this. Okay, 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 this is the prompt, it came earlier. Okay, so after adding that prompt, what is actually going to happen, that will experience now. Okay, so let's execute. It is saying some comma, I lost it. Okay, in line number 8. Okay, so line number 8, it is saying I missed some comma. So let's understand what is the comma. Okay, yeah, so I think it should be a comma here, right? Okay, so let's see how it is actually doing this operations. Yeah, so seems a little different now. Okay, maybe little different what I understood. Okay, it give me now 7 different thing, understand. So that is the beauty of this thing. Okay, so earlier it was this, now it is this. Okay, so let's take the difference. Earlier I have how many note time, person, and then team. Okay, and nothing. Okay, and the person place for team, that's it. Now what is see, person is actually one note type, second is cricketer. Okay, a role. Okay, third is actually a team, a league. Okay, and a sport. Okay, now check the relationship. Person has role cricketer, cricketer plays for a team, team participate in a league, league belongs to sport. Tremendous, amazing guys, right? So now you see the difference how it is actually happening. Okay, so now what I do, the third use case. So let me go ahead, so these two use cases are done. So let me start from here actually. So first use case is actually prompt, sorry, extract the schema without prompt and then using the external prompt. Okay, these two parts are done. Now the third one is actually extract the schema with the predefined node type. Some node type I'll be defined and I'll be going to use that. Okay, so how to do that? So that part is already here. I'm not going to change anything. I'll just going to copy these three things here. Okay, let's see. Maybe I just copy this one. Okay, copy. Okay, okay. So what I say, just write it. Use the okay, I think I did a mistake. There should be a separate code for that. So what I do, uh, and then is going to be basically use case 3, and there what I do, I just copy the prompt from here, okay, and I put it here. So see what I wrote, see, use the below only to generate schema. Node types will only be from the below types, don't use anything else. King, food, car, I said I need only these 3 node types, and if nothing meaningful can be extracted from the given input as per the node types, make it empty. I said use it. If you are not able to use anything meaningful, just make it empty, okay. So it should be empty, because from this text Virat Kohli, nothing you can find it as an meaningful, right? Like my node types are king, food, car, okay. Let's see. Okay, so it's become empty. See, nothing is coming. Now what I'll do, I'll just try to change this one. Okay, I'll just make it very funny now, but yeah, let's do it. Okay, okay, so I'll make it uh, 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 Alexander was king of Greece. He loves to eat pasta and drives. Used to drive and used to drive BMW i7 M70. Okay, it's an electric model, but just for fun I'm writing. Okay, because here what is this? King is there, food is there, car is there. Okay, okay. So let's see. Let's see whether it is actually able to extract anything or not. Ah, wow, it's able to extract. King loves to eat food, kings used to drive. So now country, there is no reference for country, Greece, right? So maybe uh, mm, country. Okay. So now the reference of the country will be coming now. Cool. King rules country, king eats. Nobody has actually told all these things. It will automatically understand based on your text, based on your prompt, and the beauty of this module, right? Okay, so this things are done. Now the next thing is actually, let me go ahead and check what is the next thing. I think next thing will be very easy. The use case 4 will be okay, saving the schema into JSON and YAML, and the last one is actually to visualize the schema. Okay, so the last two things. Okay, so what I'll do, I'll just copy this part over here. Okay, I'll just copy this part over here. Okay, before I copy this part, what I'll do, maybe okay, I don't want to copy actually. Okay, first let's do something. Okay, copy. I just want to create a separate file, but other than this thing, we can do it. We can do everything in this single or the same file basically. But just for sake of a simplicity, because after this tutorial is over, I'll be just going to share this thing via my GitHub repo. I'll commit all this thing and I'll share the GitHub repo link so that it will be easier for all of you to understand. So now you have to actually save the extracted schema, right? So how to actually do that? So what I'll do, you have to write couple of additional code over here. So let's do that. Okay, okay, okay. So mm, for that what we want to do, for that we're just going to okay, by the way, I just want to share you guys, like if you just go ahead and check for the internet, you will be going to find something called Neo4j GraphRAG official web page, and there probably you will be able to see all these things, like the documentation of this thing. Okay, so now what we'll do, extracted schema dot, I think there's something called extracted schema dot save. Okay, why this? Okay, extract created schema dot save, and I believe I have to I can give any name like my underscore schema dot JSON, and also I can save it as an YAML file as well. Okay, 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 fine. So let's do. I think let's do this thing for tutorial 2 actually, because it has something called more like more beautifications are there, like this IPL etc are there, right? So okay, so do this thing here. Okay, or maybe okay, what I do, I just copy this thing, entire thing, copy, I go here and I put it into here. So and I go to 2 and I remove this part. Why I did this thing? Because it has like more like nodes and relationships. So basically what is happening, I'm just saving it in this JSON and schema. Okay, and let me clear this thing. So guys, we are not doing anything related to AI or generative AI here. This is just kind of like giving you guys some sort of foundation, or helping you to build your intuition towards this like GraphRAG, Neo4j GraphRAG module, and the different like use cases of using it. Okay, so if you see here, I have a JSON, I have a YAML, right? Now the last part, how to actually visualize this thing. Okay, so use case 5 dot py. So this is going to be also very interesting. We will be going to use this like module to understand how to use it. Okay, how to actually use this JSON file to visualize. So for that, Neo4j GraphRAG, okay, dot experimental, okay, dot components dot schema dot components dot schema, okay, and import graph schema. Okay, so now we'll be going to restore the schema. So restore schema equals to graph schema, and it will be from a file, dot from file. Okay, and here I'll be just going to mention my file name, my underscore schema dot JSON. Let's see whether it is able to store or not. Yeah, no error means it is able to restore. So now with this file we'll be going to actually create a HTML file. Okay, right? So for that, what do you want to do? Same thing, from Neo4j GraphRAG dot experiment sorry experimental dot utils dot schema, import, I think something called schema visualization. Okay, so now the schema visualization, we have to uh, create an like object of schema visualization. Okay, so for that, let's see let's say vg equals to let's say schema visualization. Okay, and what we'll be going to pass, we'll be going to pass this restore schema. Okay, done. Okay, then HTML, we'll be going to just create something called HTML dot I think vg dot render, I think something like this. Okay, let's see whether this is going to work or not. Yeah, it's working. It means it is render already in memory, rendering done. Now you have to just save this HTML as a file. Okay, so what we do now, we'll be going to write something called with open. Okay, and inside that I'll just going to write my underscore schema dot html. It will be in write mode. Okay, then as f. Okay, so f dot write equals to html dot data. Okay, right? Done. Nothing else, all are done. So basically you'll be able to see an HTML file will be created. Okay, let's execute. Where is that HTML file? This is the HTML file. Okay, so HTML cannot be rendered as it is. I have a live server, so open with live server. Oh, strange, why this is not coming? Let me go and check. So this is my GitHub here. So my schema. Oh wow, so it came. So from here it was not coming. I don't know why. Live server is start at port this. So let me try it again. Hmm, I don't know. It is not rendering here from the live server. From the live server, the rendering is not done. But if I this open this HTML here, wow. So you see here, it is completed here. So basically, I don't know whether you guys are able to see it properly. Let me actually make it maximize. So yeah, see it here. So basically, team participates in tournament. Cricketer plays for team. Person has a role cricketer. Person is nationality India. Okay, so that is amazing, guys. So in a single line, as per my prompt, it is giving me five entity, 1 2 3 4 5, and 1 2 3 4 different relationships. So that is called a knowledge graph, like the minute like information from the connected data, and all are realistic, and sorry, all are contextual, like contextually all are correct, right? All facts are actually going to help you to get some intelligent insight whenever you are going to build some intelligent application. Okay, okay, so I believe whatever we are trying to like achieve for today's class, everything is done. Okay, only thing, the live server was not able to render it on VS Code. Okay, but if you are using something like HTML or etc., you will be able to see it. Okay, okay, that's it. I believe you guys enjoyed this tutorial, small tutorial, but again, it is very effective. And I would like you guys to actually give a try with this source code, and let me know if you are able to like complete all those codes or complete the execution of all those codes from your machine, or it is giving some error. And last but not least, maybe some of you guys are already having a question, like if you have a paragraph of like having more like context, like here actually if you see I have given like like max token is 5,000. So suppose if you have a like 10-page PDF, then how you are going to do? So for that, definitely the chunking strategy is there. Those things will become in the future. Okay, so basically now if just a simple text extractor, now you have a bigger file or bigger context required, that time you have to introduce the chunking strategy, and all those things are part of this GraphRAG module. Slowly we'll be going to catch up all those things, don't worry. Okay, so with that context and with that note, I'll be just going to conclude the tutorial over here. Hopefully I'll try to upload a couple of more videos over this this week, and as I told that I'll try to upload at least 10 videos before this end of this year, and I'll try to complete this series itself. Like I believe only 10 videos are required to understand this GraphRAG in and out, and hopefully that will solve the purpose. But in case like more than 10 videos are required, like we can do it, but I try to keep it only the meaningful use cases, and at the same point of time I'll try to cover like most possible detail deep dive kind of a like hands-on tutorial where you will get the most exposure on this GraphRAG module. Okay, okay guys, with that note, I'll be just going to conclude the video over here. We'll see you in the next video. Till then, take care, goodbye, have a nice day, and happy learning. But guys, please don't subscribe, please don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Okay, you guys are not subscribing, please subscribe to our channel. Try to share our videos with your family and friend, whoever you think will get some benefit out of it, because it took a lot of effort to create all this video. I have to do a lot of research, and after that I have to do a lot of study, and after that I have to plan, and then a lot of things are there. So it's a humble request, guys, please try to subscribe to our channel, hit the like button if you like the video, try to put some comment, and also try to share our videos with your family and friend. I would like to get large number of audience, and I'll try to get I like to reach a large number of people, right? That will help you like if you guys are supporting me in that way only, I'll be able to like help uh, actually this will help me to grow, right, to reach large number of audience, and that will also going to benefit for our YouTube uh, journey, right? So guys, please help me to grow my channel, and I need your uh, like valuable support, and I'm promising as always that I'll come back with nice and quality content very soon. Okay, till then take care, goodbye, till then take care, goodbye, have a nice day and happy learning.